My dear friends in Christ, I chose the theme of this reflection from the popular term introduced by St. Ignatius, agere contra, to deliberately choose to act against what our tendency or impulse might be. In the first reading today, St. Paul bears faithful witness as a minister of God of the gospel by patience in afflictions, acting from good principles and due temper and behavior. He then invites us to act in every way suitable to that character. In the gospel, Jesus presents to us a frightening challenge to offer no resistance to the one who is evil. Does this mean we become passive to the abuses committed against us, against the weak and the powerless? Is Jesus really teaching us to submit ourselves to evil? But he resisted evil through and through, and that is what brought him to the cross. Or could something be missing in the translation? This should remind us of that saying very often attributed to Edmund Burke: the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good people to do nothing. I think Jesus is criticizing the abuse of the Jewish principle of reciprocal justice, which is the demand for fairness in the act of retaliating, which today has become a form of revenge in a resentful and vindictive spirit. Jesus is against this principle because when people are fueled by anger, resentment, or a burning desire to exact revenge and to get even, they tend to behave irrationally. They will find it least among their concerns to be fair or to regulate their retaliation. Friends, anger does not give room for fairness. Jesus has made it very clear to us today. You cannot build a just society on anger, resentment, and a desire for revenge. And so, Jesus proposes something better. And what is it? To conquer evil with good. This means the readiness to sacrifice, the willingness to take the blow if necessary, the willingness to give up not just one cloak, but one's tunic, to take an extra mile when asked for a mile. St. Ignatius calls it agere contra, to go against the impulse, and it applies when we consciously avoid the temptation to resist evil with evil, and choose rather to oppose evil with good. Evil only succeeds when we are consumed by the desire to retaliate. According to Martin Luther King, returning hate for hate multiplies hate, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Hate multiplies hate. Violence multiplies violence. And toughness multiplies toughness in a descending spiral of destruction. Revenge, my dear friend, is the oxygen on which evil breathes. And this is the way of Jesus, who desires not just the salvation of the good and the deserving, but the redemption even of sinners.